that is going to be calming, wise, insightful, that's going to like kind of start a conversation because we're not all in bed together. We're sitting around. David Letterman.
Oh, interesting.
I've been thinking about this too a lot lately.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. I feel like he would be chill as fuck, but he would really bring the wisdom that we all are just, I could be lockjaw, just quiet and listen to him.
I hear what you're saying.
Spew wisdom.
Is he known to be a smoker?
I have no idea.
Continue.
Not a clue. Number 3.
You've thought about this.
Who is generating the vibes though?
Okay.
It can't be so serious and so downer. Who's bringing the music? Rihanna.
Okay.
That little round table right there, I picture them in my living room. David sitting in the club chair. Jane and Rihanna are on the couch. I'm on the other couch. Feet up, fuzzy socks on, candles lit, vibes.
Let me ask this though.
Okay.
They're all coming in with very different energies.
Absolutely.
Which energy, one has to kind of overtake the other?
I think David's leading the conversation.
Okay, I like that.
Because I'm just picturing I'm mute. I'm basically not there.
Jane's bringing the calmness. Rihanna's bringing the vibes. David's just kind of like ushering us through this. He's just like, he's doing most of the talking.
Yes.
We're just sitting back. We're just taking in the stories.
Yes, he's kind of like our shaman. He's
that.
leading us down wherever he wants us to go.
This all makes a lot of sense to me.
He's talking about life.
Yeah.
He's talking about life.
Yeah.
Okay, hit me. Talk to me through. Just names that come about.
God. I feel like the real answer and the shortest version of this answer, because I think I'll just stumble for a while if I don't just cut this short.
Okay.
And the cheesiest answer is Allison is awesome to smoke with. And the reason is it doesn't affect her. Like, you wouldn't know. If you were around her and she was stoned, you wouldn't know. But what it does to her, she never loves me more than when she's stoned. It's and like we have, we're very cohesive, and it generally works overall. But when she's stoned, whatever I do is the sweetest thing. Whatever I say is the funniest thing. But it's in a subtle way. It's subtle, but like, it's awesome being around her.
You're right. That is an incredible answer.
Okay,
like,
good.
she's just looking at you like, babe, you are. And you're like, I did nothing.
To the point where I'm like, you need to relax. That was not funny what I just said, but I appreciate you. But
that's amazing. Like, post-fight, you're like, should we smoke a little weed? He's like, Dave, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's a great answer. Okay, Zac Efron said he ended up breaking his hand filming a scene with you where he grabs your penis.
That's true.
Can you please explain how this resulted in injury, Dave?
It's a really good question. I'm trying to remember. It definitely wasn't because my penis was hard.
But it's good to clarify.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I was wearing a cup and he came in just really strong. I think it was a dislocated thumb, to be fair, but it happened. There's a scene where I think we're both grabbing each other's crotches at the same time, and I just think he came in with enough force from the wrong angle, and it's a nice little anecdote now.
It's a beautiful anecdote.
Yeah.
I agree. I think most people would be like, oh wow, like Dave's just randomly hard on set.
Sure.
I think this was a good moment to clarify.
Yes, because the character, actually, now that I think about it, not to walk through the whole synopsis of Neighbors in this interview, but he grabs my crotch and we're both holding on, like, who's gonna let go first? And then my character, actually, to get him to let go, I have a trick where I go zen and I know how to get hard on cue. So I do get hard in his hand, and that's what makes him let go.
And can you do that in your real life?
No.
No, perfect. Okay, we're moving on. You have had some pretty iconic co-stars over the years.
Yes.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Zac Efron.
Uh-huh.
Jonah Hill.
Okay.
Channing Tatum.
Fuck. Oh, I don't like this game. Okay. Let me just say, first and foremost, I love them all. I genuinely love them all. You guys, I love you. I don't want to kill any of you.
No, I will even help you with that.
Okay,
you
tell
guys,
me.
It's a fucking game. He has to kill someone. It's not that deep. We're not saying you love all these people.
Okay.
Just play and have fun. It's a game.
Let's say I'm going to marry Channing.
Oh.
I'm going to fuck. You know what? I'm going to fuck Jonah.
I am obsessed.
I do not want to kill you, Zach. I really, really don't. I just feel like we've experienced the sexuality together already. I want to try something new.
Like, we've already explored that.
I think I saved it.
Perfect. It's literally perfect.
Okay.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by T-Mobile. Have you ever met someone and they're the total package, right? Well, that's what it's like being with T-Mobile. You will not believe what you can get with Magenta Status, Daddy Gang. First off, it's amazing coverage, okay? You're connected wherever life takes you. At home, overseas, in the air, even off the grid. Plus, you get unbeatable value from day one. And that's not even the best part. You can get perks on travel, dining, concerts, streaming, and more. With T-Mobile, you're a member with Magenta Status from day one, Daddy Gang. So experience amazing value, next level connectivity, and access to exclusive benefits. With T-Mobile, you can have it all. No more settling. We do not settle, Daddy Gang. I love having T-Mobile because it means I have access to Wi-Fi on planes, which is without a doubt necessary right now. Even as I'm heading off to a random trip, I'm like, boom, tuning in, boom, thank you, T-Mobile. Plus, with Magenta Status, there are amazing restaurant perks. And when I'm in a new city, I always want to try and just get the best local cuisine. So experience Magenta Status at T-Mobile.com/benefits. Let's talk about your love life.
Okay.
Before you and Allison started dating, can you tell me, like, were you ever getting your heart broken? Were you the one breaking hearts? Like, what were your early relationships like?
The early relationships, like I was saying, it was a lot of sensitivity. It was a lot of, God, I think I am kind of a romantic at heart. I remember this other girl that I was dating in high school for a very short amount of time. Valentine's Day came up, and I decided I was going to come to school early and leave a rose with each one of her teachers, which sounds very sweet, but in hindsight, we just weren't together long enough for me to be doing that. And so I think she might have been a little embarrassed that every class she went to, she was like, okay, here's the rose again in front of everyone. And so I remember seeing her after school and being like, hey, and she was like, thanks for the roses.
Wait, you did it at multiple classes?
All of her classes.
Dave. Dave.
It was coming from a good place, but it was too soon.
Dave.
I know. And I think in other relationships, I'm trying to think, like,
were you ever cheated on?
It was not 100% confirmed, but there was a moment where things were tough for a bit, and I didn't want to acknowledge it because I was so in love with her. I really thought we were going to get married, and I just had my blinders on. And we were watching a movie at my place, and she fell asleep. And this is the first and only time I've done this, but I did check her phone, and I did it because I knew something was up. And I found texts with her and her ex, and they were from recently, and it was about, like, there was nothing like 100% like this happened, but it was like something about her going over there the previous night and all this stuff. And so I woke her up, and I was like, my heart's beating even thinking about it now. I woke her up, and I showed her her phone. I was like, what is this? And she kind of took a beat, and she said something like that was from a long time ago. And this is how old I am. This is before there was like time codes for text.
You're getting gaslit. You're like, oh.
So I really let her talk me into it because I was so in love with her too, and I just didn't want to believe it. So again, it wasn't confirmed, but I think it happened. And you know what? End of the day, meant to happen. I was meant to be with Allison, and yeah.
Oh my God, that feeling when you see a text and your actual heart is in your butt. And you're like,
my God.
Please no. And it's actually like kind of horrible when they're asleep because you're just sitting there and they're laying next to you and you're like,
yeah. I know.
Who are you, you monster? But it ended up working out.
Definitely.
Did you end it or did she end it eventually?
She did. Oh. I know. I really tried to make it work. I know. I know. It's bad. You learn from these things.
Okay, let's get to now when you meet Allison. You guys did Molly together the first time that you hung out.
This is maybe the anomaly in everything else we've said. This doesn't check out. Yeah.
Okay, so you're right. This is a little.
But I'll tell you why. I think there's a reason why.
A little out of character.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dave? Do you usually take drugs from strangers?
No.
Okay.
So basically, I was working on a job in New Orleans. she was out there with some friends for Mardi Gras. And one of her friends was and is one of my good friends. And they invited me out to dinner. And I show up at dinner. I was a little bit late. They were already fucked up. I was like trying to catch up. And I'm sitting next to our mutual friend, Jules. And Jules shows me that she's been texting with Allison across the table. And basically what she said to Allison was, hey, you should make out with Davey tonight. And Allison's like, sure. And so Jules shows me this and she's like, do not tell her I showed you these texts. And I was like, cool, cool. So little do I know, the two of them are in the bathroom 10 minutes later. And Jules is like, okay, I showed him the text. He's in. And
so classic of girls.
So she orchestrated this whole thing. And it was kind of amazing because we both went into this night knowing the other one was in. And so at the next bar, Allison comes up to me and she has a beer and she says, okay, I put some Molly in this beer. I think we should share this. I guess I'm seeing a trend in my life of this guy in high school being like, I got this fifth of vodka. I think we should share this. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to do something I would never do before, but yes. And so I really think that might have been the first time I took Molly. Anyway, so yeah, we, without going into it, we had an insane weekend in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. And,
no, and I think like the rest was history, right?
Exactly. And like, I think we're the only couple, it's been 13 and a half years, the only couple to survive from meeting at Mardi Gras.
Did you feel though, like when you woke up the next morning and you had like a weekend together, like did you guys have to be like, hey, or was it not awkward?
No, it was the opposite. It was like, we still make fun of her a little bit where like the next morning after this insane Molly weird night, we wake up and she kind of wakes me up with these like gentle little kisses on my shoulder. Like,
stop.
Yeah, that's how we started the next morning. And it was like, okay, this is the energy we're going into this with.
I love that it's like, let's take some Molly. And then you wake up to just like loving Allison. That's actually nice to not have the scaries the next morning because I feel like there's like a little bit of a come down situation.
Sure. And God, I might be getting this detail wrong, but I was staying in this person's apartment and I think Allison actually found like women's undergarments somewhere where she was like, oh, okay, he's doing this with other women. This isn't a thing. But that wasn't the case. This was just the person's place. But I think it allowed her to kind of be like, you know what? This is just an easy thing. Let's just like, I'm going to give myself over knowing this can't go anywhere. And and maybe that was part of the charm going into it all is like, we both, for whatever reason, just gave ourselves over. We were not playing any games. We were just like, we're having fun. I like you. Let's see what happens.
And then literally what you said, 13 years later?
13 and a half years later.
Wow.
I know.
Dave, we're going to finish with a game.
Okay.
And I've never played this with anyone.
Oh, wow.
You're the first that we're going to do it with. Okay. So the game is called Confess or Text.
Okay.
Here's how it works.
God.
I am going to ask you a juicy question and you can either confess to the question or you're going to choose to send a text.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to send a text, you're going to draw from two fish bowls.
Jesus
One,
Christ.
You're going to find out who you're texting.
Okay.
Two, you're going to find out what you're texting
Fucking
them.
hell.
Are you ready?
No.
It's going to be good.
Do I get to throw this back at you?
Nope.
This is a one-sided game?
Okay, and so it's either going to be someone harmless like your best friend maybe in that bowl or someone as insane as your ex.
Okay.
First question. What is the shortest amount of time you've ever lasted during sex?
Jesus Christ. I'll answer this.
Yeah.
Short. I mean, we got to start somewhere. Let's say a few pumps.
I love the honesty. Okay, what is your body count?
Jesus Christ. I'll take a text.
Okay, so first take whatever out of one bowl.
Oh.
So first you're going to find out, pull that out.
Okay.
What does it say?
It says your coworker.
Okay, so you're going to text one of your coworkers. Okay. Now take that out.
I really need an alibi. Can you send me a text about how fun last night was? Happy to do this.
Who is your coworker?
Okay. I'm going to do Isla Fisher.
Okay.
She might get back to me quick. Let's see.
He's like shaking.
Jesus. Really need.
Dave's literally like, I feel like my PR team should walk in any moment now.
Send me a text about how fun last night. The thing about Isla is she's gonna be fucking down too.
Really?
She's got me.
I love it. Okay, send that.
Okay.
Good job.
We'll wait to see if she responds.
Okay.
Should I put it on where we can hear a text?
Yes.
Okay, good. Great.
Like, keep that shit open.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the weirdest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
Oh God. This girl that I was kind of seeing at one point, reaching out and being like, "Hey, what's this all about?" And it was this Photoshop of me and Zach, like, I want to say like at a basketball game where we're like getting like really cozy together. And then there was all these headlines that maybe we were dating. And I think that had some legs too.
Clearly.
Oh,
What?
Isla, 2 messages.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What did she say?
She goes, "Love seeing you last night, Dave. Thanks for making the effort. It was so nice to see you." Double downing.
That little.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
I'm obsessed.
Ooh, she is behind the scenes right now going, "I can't wait to hear about this."
Yeah, she's like, call me. What's going on?
Holy
Oh, wow.
shit.
That's a fucking homie right there.
I love you, Isla.
Wow.
That's good.
She's got your back. Okay, I'm assuming that you're about to pull another one because here we go. Who is the worst person you've ever had to work with in Hollywood?
Jesus Christ. All right, we're pulling. Okay, your best friend.
Okay.
Excited about anything to send him. Can you Venmo me for the strip club